What's up, y'all? Jeffy here. Welcome back to Old Dominion Dynasty. It is the last game of the regular season. We're hosting the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, who are below 500, so hopefully we'll get one more win to end the year here. I know I promised a recruiting update at the end of the last episode, but truthfully, not much really changed on the board. I kind of just reallocated the points towards players I already had on there. And there also, frankly, has been an alarming lack of movement on some guys, where their bars haven't really changed much. Actually, I'll just go ahead and show you some of them so you know what I'm talking about. Andy Foster, for example, he's a guy that was recently added to the board, so it kind of makes sense that his bars are all really low. The outside linebackers, I found out we're still kind of in this guy's race. He's visiting this weekend. Obviously, we're not going to get like 5,000 points, but I don't really have anything else to do with those 300, so I just put him into them for this week just for the heck of it. But James Ostrander is a guy we've been going after for a long time now, and he's yet to even reach the point where he wants to visit, so I don't really know what's going on with that. Ryan Jones, I just added to the board this week because I saw Ostrander's lack of really direction towards anybody. So I added him to the board. We're going to be behind on him, I'm sure, but I'm just trying to get bodies in here because we need two outside linebackers in this class. Antonio Bryan's another one. We've been in a tight race with him for a while. He's visiting this week, so we need 2 sacks with a linebacker, which we can't get sacks with anybody, so I don't really like our odds of that happening. But he's another guy where it's like, okay, kind of waiting for you to do something. Sean Thomas is a guy we've been going after forever. Anton Stewart, same thing, and just we're not in great spots for a lot of these guys. I do think Sean Thomas is visiting this week. He is. 4 swatted passes or 2 picks with our defensive backs. That could be doable, I guess. But Anton Stewart, a guy who's not really committing one way or the other. And then 2 athletes we added like a week or 2 ago, Josh Cruz and Lawrence Keith, both are just kind of there and not really giving us a lot. So the end of the season is going to get extremely messy because we're clearly not going to have all these guys committed or even or they probably won't even have eliminated us to altogether either. So we're going to have to make a lot of decisions in the off-season recruiting portion where we're going to have to just really pick which ones we want to try and prioritize and try to get them in and just cut our losses with the others. So this is going to get really messy towards the end where we have to make decisions like that. So that's where recruiting stands. It's a lot messier than I thought it was. I kind of went through and looked for the first, really looked through for the first time since I had so many points and not a lot of places to put them. And I realized just how ugly this whole thing is. So we'll see how it all kind of unfolds. Maybe some guys will really make jumps one way or another, but that'll have to wait. For now, we've got the Hilltoppers coming to town, and we got to get ready. This is a pretty fun combination. We're going to go with the black tops, white pants, and white Monarch helmet this week. Kind of cool. I think the Monarch on the helmet is technically navy, but that's fine. It's close enough. Wow, Western Kentucky's got the 8th ranked passing offense. Just like in real life the last few years, they've been airing it out like crazy, so we may have our hands full with their passing attack this week. Oh, yes, of course. Jarrett Stearns, D'Angelo Malone, and Bailey Zappi. They've got NFL talent on this team. This is definitely the best team we've played in a while, despite what their 4-7 record may indicate. This could be a lot tougher than I bargained for. Ooh, those uniforms are looking nice. We're ready for our finale. And Western Kentucky with some stellar uniforms of their own. Those helmets are so reflective. We are slated to play in the conference championship game. No one else is even really close to us conference record-wise, so we'll definitely have a shot at the conference championship, but I didn't think I'd say year 1. And here we are at SB Ballard Stadium one final time as the Old Dominion Monarchs are set to play the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Let's see if I remember what heads and tails are this week. Let's go! That was a crowded throw, but Zappy snuck it in there to Malachi Corley. Ooh, screen pass to Corley. He's got the first down and more. Wow, he kept the legs churning, and Mitchell Tinsley's got 15 yards. Zappy gets hit as he throws, but throws a dot to Tinsley for another first down. Zappy keeps it on the option. Big hit as multiple defenders collapse on him, but still 9 yards on first down. Oh, a little bubble screen, and we couldn't quite get the pick on it. Marion James could not quite keep up in coverage, and Western Kentucky converts once again. Ooh, Roger Cray. I thought he may have had a chance for a pick there, and I couldn't tell if he was the one that batted that down or not, but either way, falls incomplete, and he was in a good spot there in coverage. Whittington on the carry, only gets 3. We've got a 3rd and 7 coming up. Another screen pass. Oh no, I switched to the wrong guy and blew the play completely. We've got another first down there. Dang it. Whittington on the carry. The defense stacks up on him nicely, though, to keep him out of the end zone. Pitch to the outside. Henry can't trip him up. And Noah Whittington is in for the touchdown. Gosh dang it, man. That was way too easy for them. McCoy fields the kick in the end zone. We will bring it out here. Ooh, a nice cut. Some good blocking. And he's out to the 40. Nice return by McCoy. That was definitely a risky throw, but we went for it, and they knocked it down, and we're going to have to punt it away. 3 and out to start. Not good. $15 yards for Tinsley, and they are right back where they picked up right where they left off, I should say. Get off the block, James. Well, he is wide open, and that's an easy 20 yards for them. Coverage not great. Finally, we get some pressure. Steven Williams wraps up Zappy as he was trying to get rid of that ball. Henry can't make the play. He was matched up on, I'm not sure if that's a tight end or a receiver, but he was so close to getting his hands on that, but instead, it is 1st and goal for the Hilltoppers. David Davis caught it in the end zone. I guess the ball never broke the plane because they're saying he's out at the 1 roughly, but they're right there. And around, Henry can't bring him down, and Mitchell Tinsley's got the touchdown on the jet sweep, and we are in the hole quickly here. McCoy puts a nice move on a guy. Another strong return for Raphael McCoy out past the 35-yard line. Oh no! That should have been intercepted. DJ Max Jr. threw it right at the defender. And that's the end of the first quarter. Western Kentucky out to a easy and early 14-0 lead. We got to get points on this drive. Geiger on the triple option pitch. He's got some running room. Oh, just brought down from behind, but a nice run for Matt Geiger there. TJMJ keeps it, and he's got 14 yards there. Nice blocking upfield by both the O-line and the receivers. Geiger fights off the tackle. One man back there. A few more come from behind, but a 23-yard rush for Geiger off the triple option. Oh, Watson brought down in the backfield back to the 10-yard line. We've got 3rd and goal coming up here. That was a risky throw that I definitely shouldn't have made, but I tried to make something happen there, and I just didn't bother to even check where the safety was. And Dawood Davis, 21 yards on the first play of the drive. They are just picking our defense apart. Corley wide open out in the flat. That's just too easy. I mean, we got to do something to try and stop him. We can't just let him get those easy passes. Henry can't wrap the running back up. I mean, even when they've got, well, it should be only a short game, we can't make the plays to keep them from getting more yards. And Zappy gets sacked. I'm not sure who's getting credit for it. It looks like Tyree Bibby. And Simon again. I believe that's the same guy that Henry was covering. He just struggles in pass coverage. Oh gosh, what a... That was like Jared Davis from back on the Lions. And Zappy hits Tinsley again to get inside the 10, and it's like every single one of their drives has been almost exactly the same so far. Ooh, good play there by Amori Morrison. Oh my gosh, it's just too easy. Lamarian James gets cooked by Malachi Corley for Western Kentucky's third touchdown of this first half. McCoy, we may need you to just take this to the house at this rate. Gets the edge, gets around the defender, and he's got a nice 41-yard return, and we've got a minute 45 to try to do something with it. Oh my gosh! Another interception. That is just the single worst thing we could have done, is throw an interception, and that corner made a ridiculous play on that ball. I was going to say, there's no way that guy's going to catch up to that ball. See, those routes work so well for the computer, those outs and those like kind of corner routes to the sideline, but when I try running them, I throw interceptions. Oh, and Zappy's got running room. Takes a big hit, but, I mean, my gosh, we just can't do anything right on defense right now. And he's wide open, and what is happening to our defensive backfield? I mean, they're not even within 5 yards of these receivers right now. Are they really that good of route runners? This has been not what I expected, I think would be the safe way of putting it. We've been on a bit of a heater to end the year, winning quite a few games in a row. I'm not sure what our win streak is currently at, but I mean, we are red hot. And now last game of the year, we go against an offense that is got 200 yards passing in the first half and 28 points. Meanwhile, we have thrown 2 interceptions and haven't completed a pass on our own. This has been extremely reminiscent of some of those early season games. Oh my gosh, I nearly threw an interception to an offensive lineman. Jeez, oh Pete. Why did you run out of bounds, Blake? Just go upfield. Gosh dang it, man. I have no idea if we got out of bounds or not, so I'm going to call no huddle. If Watson could have just cut it upfield, I mean, there was no one there. We would have had a big gain for him. Instead, he just ran straight out of bounds, and I couldn't throw it to him. Oh, gosh, terrible throw. What an adjustment by Zach Kuntz. I mean, come on. That is a terrible, terrible pass by DJ MJ, but Kuntz comes back to it. And we've got our first completion of the game. We're going to call timeout to save the clock. Got Isaiah Page over the middle. The hero from a few weeks ago. He's got another big completion down the middle of the field. I like McCoy there. Yes, he's got it down inside the 5. Come on, people. Let's end this shutout in the first half. We have timeouts to burn, so we are going to try running this one in off the bat, because I just hate throwing in the red zone that much. Watson probably should have just put his head down, but we're going to call timeout, and I think we're just going to give it right back to him. Blake Watson on second down. He gets it that time. Touchdown, Monarchs. We're on the board, finally, and we just got to keep him out of the end zone for the last 22 seconds of this half. God, I hope we can do that, but right now I am not feeling super confident that that will happen. Oh my gosh, no! You have got to be kidding me. There is no way this is happening right now. I said it as a joke that I wasn't feeling confident. I didn't think we would actually give up. Oh my gosh. What a comedy of errors this game has become. Give me a break. We actually just gave up a kick return for a touchdown with 9 seconds left in the first half. That is just unbelievable. Oh yeah, watch this. I'll do you one better, Western Kentucky. Raphael McCoy is about to house this one. No, he's not. Oh my gosh, he actually fumbled it out of bounds, too. Oh, and we got a clipping. And we got a clipping penalty as well on Cornell Hendrick Jr. That's a name I didn't know was on this team. Oh my gosh, I need this half to end. We are going to put this one up to end the half. Why? Because we ball, that's why. Just get it deep. Yeah, that... Oh my gosh, that... Yep. Sure, yeah, why not? Another interception to end the half. I'm just glad they didn't return that for a touchdown, honestly. That's the only way I can feel about it. DJ Mack Jr., honestly, we may bench him for the second half. We might just give Wolf the reins. I think I'm going to do that. That was maybe our worst half all season. I don't know if I can think of a game that was worse off the top of my head. I'm sure one of those early season games against maybe Vatech or Notre Dame was really bad, but I can't remember too well. But holy crap. That was... What an ending to this regular season we're having right now. McCoy, let's see if you can get your own kick return for a touchdown. He's got some... Oh, gosh, dang it. That guy just barely got him. All right, as promised, Hayden Wolf getting his shot at quarterback for this second half. Obviously, expectations are pretty much at the floor. There's not a whole lot he could do that I will heavily criticize him for. But, yeah, we're just going to let him run wild this second half, see what happens. Gosh dang it. I thought that guy was going to pick it off at first, and then I was like, oh, good, but then he knocked it out of Smart's hands anyway. Got Kuntz. Get the first down! Oh, thank you. Zach Kuntz barely gets it, but he got it, and we have a first down. Raphael McCoy goes up and gets it. What a dime by Hayden Wolf. Beautiful, beautiful deep ball there. And McCoy went up and got it over the defender. Big play for the Monarchs. Watson running, fighting, gets the first down. Nice running from Blake Watson there, and it's 1st and goal. Blake Watson fights, spins, touchdown, Monarchs. We've got our second touchdown of the game. Really fueled by the big throw from Wolf to McCoy downfield. And we have cut the lead to a slim margin of 21 points. Oh my gosh, that almost looked like an RPO. And he's still going. Malachi Corley, I feel like every first play of their drive has been for 20 yards. I don't know why, but I feel like every single first play for them has been at least 15 yards. Bailey Zappi can't find anybody, and he goes down. Is that Marcus Haynes? It is. A name we have called... Gosh, I feel like it's been 5 or 6 weeks since we called his name. But he comes up with the sack there. Our pass rush finally did something incredible. Oh my gosh, a massive hit. I don't know if that was maybe JoJo Heaton. I think that's number 24. Oh boy. Whittington's going to be feeling that one tomorrow. David Davis, Roger Craig can't keep him short of the line to gain. I thought we might stop him for the first time all day, but no, we did not. Zappy goes down again. Is that Marcus Haynes? It is! 2 sacks for the defensive end. Where the crap have you been all year? But at least you're finally showing up now. Especially in a game like this where we need stops badly. 3rd and long. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Thank you. My gosh. How did we not sack him? Also, I swear their O-line went like 15 yards downfield. Maybe I was seeing it wrong, but that's how it looked to me. Stone Smart, the big fella! Go up and get it, big man! Another deep ball completion, and we are off and rolling on this drive. What a catch! Oh, I hit X and Wolf just couldn't get it out in time. D'Angelo Malone breaking through, and it's 3rd and long. Oh, gosh, dang it. I had Smart to the outside, too, and I got hit as I threw it. That's so annoying. Oh, my gosh, we can't stop these guys. Oh, David Davis open down the middle of the field. They've got 328 yards passing and only 3 incompletions. That's ridiculous. Whittington with an easy 13 yards. I completely whiffed on the tackle. Zappy wants to take off and run. There's no one there to stop him. Damian Charity can't get him, and he's down at about the 1 or 2 yard line. And Zappy wants to run it, and he's brought down in the backfield by Alex Solano. Nice play for the linebacker. Oh, we just can't stop him. Quick little slant out there. Hawkins couldn't quite catch up to the receiver, and they've got another touchdown. Come on, please. Thank you, Kuntz. Nice toe drag. Good ball by Wolf. I was worried he threw it too close to the sideline. Oh gosh, so many people. Geiger. Oh, come on, man. Why didn't you throw it? Oh, that hurts. I had Geiger in the flat. He probably wasn't going to get a big gain or anything, but I thought I hit the ball with plenty, or hit the button rather with plenty of time, but I guess not. Why didn't he throw it away? I hit the button and he pump faked instead. Gosh dang it. 3rd and 25 all of a sudden. Ollie Jennings goes up and gets it, fights off the defender. He's got a touchdown. Unbelievable. One of the most improbable things you will ever see. Threw it up for grabs. Ollie Jennings goes up and gets it, then fights off the defender and runs all the way for a 64-yard touchdown, I believe it was. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that just happened. I guess it kind of adds up for this game, though. This game has just been insanity all around. Oh no, we are not about to let this happen to us again. Yeah, thank you. My gosh. Well, now they want to go conservative and run the ball all of a sudden. And he's brought down again, a sack by Amori Morrison. Our defensive ends are showing up out of nowhere in this game, but I love it. There's definitely not really enough time to make a full comeback here, but let's at least try and get some more points on the board so we can feel slightly better about ourselves. That was a risky throw. That was not my intended target, but Kuntz caught it, rolled off a defender, and he's got another big play for the offense. What a ridiculous play. I was trying to throw it to R1, but It was not a good throw from Wolf, but Kuntz was able to adjust to it. Absolutely insane. Wolf's gonna run it. He is not fast, but he has got the first down. Didn't quite break to the outside, but Stone Smart has got the catch, and we got first and goal. Wolf's gonna run it himself. He's slow, but he got the touchdown. Let's go. And we've cut it to 2 scores now. We're probably gonna have to try an onside or something crazy if we want any chance here. Okay, I had a complete brain fart and I forgot to do an onside kick, so instead they just have the ball and they're probably going to try to run the clock out here. I wish I wish I remembered to do. I just said that I was going to do an onside kick and just something in my brain didn't connect. So instead now they have the ball and we're just going to, like, the clock is likely going to run out on any chance we had of coming back. Because Ryan Henry makes 2 great plays in a row, though. Alright, that's not going to be enough, but we are definitely going to be extremely low on time. And now it is just going to be chucking up a bunch of prayers and hoping one of them gets answered. First, we're going to throw into Stone Smart. Oh, dang it. I thought he actually was going to come down with that for a second. Oh my gosh. Pass rush got in there like crazy. It's 4th and 10, and we're just going to have to throw something up. McCoy! You have got to be kidding me. He actually brought it down. That is insane. And we're going to call no huddle. We pretty much have to score on this next play to have even a remote chance at like doing an onside kick or anything. And we're going to try it to Stone Smart because he's 6'4". He can't bring it down, and we're going to have basically 1 play left here. Oh no, he definitely had him too. We do have 1 second left, so I guess we'll get one more play. I'm not even sure who that receiver was, but he was wide open. Oh my gosh, he's got him. Yeah! Some dude named Savage, I think I saw his name was. He's got a touchdown. And that is going to cut it to 1 score. It doesn't matter because time ran out. They're giving us the PAT, so of course we're going to go for 2. Just try something stupid here. But this will be the final play in what's been, without a doubt, one of the most insane games I've ever played. And Javon Harvey's got it for the 2-point conversion. That is going to do it for this week. We go down by 6. The game was not nearly as close as that final score indicates. I wish I hadn't had the brain fart and had thought to do the onside kick when I intended to do it. Odds are I probably wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but, I mean, it would have been nice to actually play it out the way I wanted to. But nonetheless, what an insane game this was. So many ups and downs. A horrible first half followed by an explosion of offense in the second half by us. I think, did they only score 1 touchdown in the entire second half? I think they went into the half with 35, if I remember correctly. So our defense stepped up, and the offense stepped up, and you end up with a 6-point deficit. It was just too little too late. I tell you what, though, Hayden Wolf, we may have something there. And I don't want to have like a QB controversy going into the conference championship game now and the bowl game. But, I mean, my gosh, he came in and balled out. It's, we may have a serious debate on our hands. I mean, Hayden Wolf was not great from a completion percentage standpoint, only 9 for 19. But I do know there were a number of throwaways and, like, plays where I got hit as I was throwing. So quite a few of those incompletions were not, like, incompletions. There are also just a lot of dumb throws late in the game trying to make big plays happen. His lack of mobility showed up a bit, though, as he took 3 sacks. DJ MJ, though, my gosh, 3 for 11 and 3 picks. That is pretty bad. And Hayden Wolf with 286 yards and 2 touchdowns on those 9 completions as well. I don't know, man. Wolf played really well. We may have to take a really strong look at maybe considering playing him. Even though it kind of takes away our entire option offense that we like to run from time to time. Not much to talk about on the ground this week, just because we didn't run the ball much because we were behind basically the whole time. Watson was fine, 11 for 33. Geiger did well on his 2. I believe both of his carries were off the option. DJMJ was fine on the ground, 2 for 25. Wolf took quite a few sacks, and he did have a rushing touchdown, though, that is worth noting on a very nice gutsy run for a guy that's not fast at all. This is without a doubt one of the most crowded receiving stat boards we've had. Raphael McCoy, 3 for 110, some nice deep catches down the field. Zach Kuntz was very dependable, 4 for 73. Ali Jennings, of course, his ridiculous touchdown where he caught the ball, stiff-armed a defender, and took it all the way. One of the best plays of the year that we've had for sure. Stone Smart, 2 for 58. Darius Savage, 1 for 24 and a touchdown. That's the number 5 that we were going to on those last 2 plays. I'm glad he got his touchdown that we had that last play for, because Wolf definitely missed him on that first one. I would have felt really bad for his one shining moment to go away like that. And Isaiah Page, 1 for 21 as well. Our defense was obviously not great today, but they did step up in the second half. We had a lot of TFLs, holy crap. The defensive ends really showed up. We had 2 sacks for Marcus Haynes, 1 sack for Amari Morrison, and Tyree Bibby, the defensive tackle, had a sack as well. I don't know where that's been all year, because I feel like we haven't generated any pressure, even against a lot worse teams than this Western Kentucky team. This team's better than 4-7 as well. That's worth noting. But, I mean, crap, the D-line finally showed up, and we got a couple sacks to show for it. Action-packed. Old Dominion loses despite a heroic 36-point effort by their offense. Yeah, all it took would have been 1 touchdown in the first half, 1 additional touchdown in the first half, or just 1 stop by the defense in the first half, and we very easily could have won that game. Again, the onside kick is another oversight as well, but I'm not going to really dwell on that because onside kicks are so rare to get anyway. So all that really would have done is maybe give us a worse starting field position for that second to last drive that we had there. Or no, it would have been our last drive. I don't really remember. I already forgot. But yeah, definitely action-packed. One of the craziest games we've had all year. We are going to finish the season at 8-4. I believe we will still definitely win our division of the conference, which means that next week we are set up to play week 15, we've got a bye week. I forgot there's a week 15 in this game as well. So I'll sim through that off camera. We won't have to worry about that. And then we'll see if there's any recruiting news that happens, we'll see. I don't think anything's really going to happen, but if it does, I'll update y'all. But then we have the conference championship game coming up after that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll just sim ahead to that now, and we'll so we can at least see who we're playing, because we definitely are playing in that game. Oh, I'm glad I decided to sim ahead, because Antonio Bryan has committed, the middle linebacker. I was just saying, my gosh, it seems like we haven't had a whole lot of movement on him. I guess the visit really sold him, because we got him. Awesome, thank God. I was really worried we weren't going to be able to bring home a middle linebacker this class, but good. Very, very glad to see that. And we got one more commit, baby. Mike Cole, the 6'7" wide receiver, has finally committed to the team. That's awesome. That's a fun way to end the regular season here, because we've been going after him all year. We've been the only team going after him all year. There is a chance he basically just never sees the field for us because he's a low overall, but as a 6'7" wide receiver with, I think he's got 90 speed, it's pretty hard to pass that up. And we are slated to play the UTSA Roadrunners in the Conference USA Championship. That will be a ton of fun, I'm sure. UTSA is a team that I've enjoyed watching in real life the last couple of years. They're a blast, and this will undoubtedly be a very fun matchup. But that's going to do it for us this week. I'd like to thank y'all for joining me on this week's episode as we wrap up the regular season and get ready for conference championship and bowl season. And this is going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Later, y'all.